Yeah, guys, found a DVD, which some of you diehards may have. I'm going to break it down into different parts and comment on certain bits. Not all my bits because I kind of stay away from the camera. This is when Great Britain had a fly on the wall, and there was a documentary team that followed us throughout the full camp. That happened to be my first ever time I was called up into the Great Britain squad. So I'm not called up in to be a starter, but I'm in squad of Great Britain. 26 players, and I'm called up in squad. Thought, and there's a fly on wall documentary. Wow. I didn't watch this DVD till I stopped playing because of the part in here that's quite embarrassing. Because I turn up late and they make me do a forfeit. And people that know me are totally out of my comfort zone to do such a thing, but I had to do it. So, there's a clip. What's going to lead into the documentary? It's a clip of a legend of a hooker, played for Great Britain, played for Wigan, as tough as they come. I play the clip and then I'll talk and then put another clip on. Hope you enjoy it, guys.
Belong to a huge family of special people. Get to walk past that other people don't walk. And your opportunity is now. We belong to the big warrior race. People talk about warriors, but we're in, gentlemen.
Yeah, guys, bit of pressure. If you look how I'm walking out, I'm like a robot. That's, the best way I did it. Show no emotions. Nerve-wracking. But, challenge your lifetime. But the match is not going to be showed yet. The build-up to where we got to walking out is going to be showed. And we went warm weather training in Marbella. Bloody hell, only place I'd been up to that were Mablethorpe, so bit of a bonus, to be fair.
Its most daunting, demanding and prestigious tournament. Over a 6-week period, Australia, New Zealand and Great Britain played each other twice, with the top two meeting in a winner-takes-all final. World champions Australia had never lost a Tri-Nation series. Great Britain were attempting to win their first under the stewardship of Bradford Bulls championship-winning coach Brian Noble. This is the behind-the-scenes story of a team who would experience both victory and defeat. Just days after the end of the rugby league season, Great Britain's elite professionals are in Spain, beginning their build-up to the Tri-Nations tournament. Their first game against New Zealand is just 10 days away.
You're still looking at his head on his chin. You're still looking at the target area coming there. Drop from there, don't look. You can move either way on you. You go either way on you. So your eyes to your one, and then he's coming you. Look through the middle with your leg and your left shoulder.
Star centre Keith Senior is a fitness concern for head coach Brian Noble as he seeks to gel his 24-man squad in quick time. The 4-day Spanish camp is a vital part of the preparations.
Well, it gives us the opportunity to do some quality skill work, rest and recuperation for the blokes that have beaten each other up in the grand final and the previous playoff rounds. So it's as much about recovering them as well as preparation. It's a great facility, and the weather's been great as well.
So we get to Marbella to do warm weather training with your country. Wow. And we train, and you go warm weather training because in England at that time of year you can't get quality ball, quality skill. So when you come into Lanzarote or Marbella or wherever you go to so you can get quality skill. Yeah, my first time in camp, nearly my last time in camp. We got given a night off, to go out, socialise and bond. But we had training obviously the day after. Now me, as a professional at Hull, never would I ever anticipate going out day before training. Not that I was an ultimate pro, but I can't do it. It's not for me. I've got to be ready to train, not alcohol. But the team had been given night off, but told to take it easy. We've got a session, in the morning. So we've gone to a bar, and I've said I am not drinking because I know, one, is too many, and 1,000 is never enough for me, and I'm in Great Britain camp. So I was in the bar, chilling out, just having a few drinks, because there's people that can do that. I'm not touching anything. I think I'm on like limeade. And then this bar waitress woman comes over and says, you want a drink? You can have a free drink. And I said, no, I'm not drinking. And then she brought one anyway. So I had it, just a shot. And then she brought another one. I'm not blaming her. It was my choice now. One, too many. 1,000, never enough. I never drink at all, ever before training. And here I am, first time in the Great Britain squad, doing 2 bloody shots because I've been giving them for free. Roll it on by an hour. I think Keith Senior put it in his book. He's never seen a player or a guy, get drunk so quick in a short vicinity of time. Let's roll into the day after when we've got to train. I'm sharing with Leon Price, and he's trying to shake me out of bed. Guys, come on, training. I've never done it before, me. I've never drunk before training, and here I am in Great Britain camp. I couldn't move. So Leon has gone and told, I've got Richard on. Arnie knows me a little bit more than Liam. So Arnie picks me up and he chucks me in the shower, puts it on, cold. Come on guys, you need to get down to training. Dead, absolutely. I think, honest to God, alcohol poisoning. All the rest of the team by now had gone down to the facility to train. and I couldn't even walk because I was still that bad from the night before. And bear in mind, this is my first time in camp. And then, you know, Brooksy, club doctor, white hair, Wigan, he comes round and says, "Come on, Gareth, come on." And he guided me downhill. And, you know, I felt real shit, because all the boys were training, and I was sat under this shelter. I don't know what's happened there. Lights have gone off. I was sat under a shelter, drinking water. And then they had a meeting at end of training, like a senior players meeting, to see if I could stay in camp. So they had a meeting. That could have been my international career over. There'd been no debut at KC. There'd have been no winning try Australia. This could have been it. But thankfully, you know, Keith Senior and co knew that I'd said I won't drink him. I'd ended up drinking 3 shots, gone. First time in camp, they voted to keep me in. I didn't drink again. I didn't plan to drink that first time, but yeah, that's in Keith's book, and thankfully the senior players didn't vote me home. So, yep, kept my place to stay there. Trained hard as I always do, and drank water for the rest of the trip.
Together just once a year for this competition, the squad know one another well after a 35-game Super League season, and the spirit is good.
So managed to stay in, guys. To make it worse, I had blonde hair. Keith's showing his ass off for camera. So the next part of the video, guys, we're back in England now. We're based in Manchester. Rainy weather, not in Marbella. Ready to take on Australia. I'll show you the next clip. To me, I felt back at home as soon as I landed, you know, back in country. With the mud and the rain. Enjoyed the experience. I learnt a lesson. Anyway, here's a clip in Manchester. It's just behind us. It's where Manchester City football train. So good setup.
Great Britain's base in the UK is Manchester. For the coaching team, with the first game now just 3 days away, every second on the training ground is precious.
Well, there's no doubt the more weeks we have.
So guys, all that training, all that preparation, we've been to Marbella, we're back in Manchester. It's first games in London. I'm not picked to play. I'm in squad and playing Kiwis. So yeah.
In the UK, Rugby League is still thought of as a northern game, but the governing body is determined to bring it to a wider audience. With that in mind, Great Britain's opening Tri-Nations fixture is in London.
everyone's pretty quiet before a game. You're tense, you're anxious, you're nervous. Some guys like to have a laugh and a joke and try and relax. And some are pretty serious and don't speak, so just leave everyone to do whatever they do that does the best.
So guys, inclination, I'm not going to be playing this second game. Biding my time, training hard, been patient. What don't help is that what I told you earlier on, what happened in Marbella when the senior guys voted me in. I'm just about to get a forfeit now, and players that know me, you know, you've hardly seen me in the videos because I stay out of the way. Now you're going to see and make me do something. It's quite embarrassing. You just got to get on and do it, haven't you? At least I've got myself in video. Worst nightmare, absolute worst nightmare. Up on table to dance, and first time in camp. Quiet and reserved person, oh my god, embarrassing. This is why I did not watch this, come on.
The fine system claims another victim. This time Hull winger Gareth Rayner is the reluctant performer.
It's over with now. I won't be late again. What? For me?
Leeds Rhinos try-scoring machine Mark Calderwood is brought into the squad as cover, and after 3 weeks of watching from the stand in his suit, Gareth Rayner is on the verge of his Great Britain debut.
Max has gone up. Rolled his ankle, we've got one more rotation.
What? You've got 2 groups.
They already. What's up with Hacks?
Rolled his ankle.
They told me he'd got migraine.
Yeah, rolled his ankle for you.
Yeah guys, magical to have this next clip actually on video. Getting presented to my first Great Britain shirt, and not just that, the matches played at the KC Stadium. We're playing Australia. I've not had any game time for 7 weeks, and we're playing best team in the world, but you're gonna go on if you're getting picked on adrenaline, and you're just going to go on and enjoy it, enjoy the occasion, and to finally get that shirt was sweet. So, you know, this is a bit of the video where I get my first cap, we get beat at the KC, and then a year later we go Australia, we get them. But wow, what, you know, a moment to have you know, on this on video, and to have my family and my granddad and, you know, my friends probably watching this game, and, you know, making everybody proud. And I wanted this game, I wanted this cap, this one. I just felt it, and it happened to just be my first cap at the KC Stadium, so magic night, and honoured, blessed, and privileged and proud. This is a moment I've been waiting for. I can't say all my life. Never expected to represent my country. All I ever wanted to do is do my best, make first team at Hull, do well, lead second team. 5 years. I'm in Great Britain squad with the calibre of player, and ironically or not, my first cap and shirt presentation is presented on DVD, and not only that, the match is at the KC Stadium, and I wouldn't have it any other way. It's against the best team in the world, Australia. We get beat that game. I ran out of steam about 60 minutes. We get beat, but to get that shirt and play in front of the Hull fans and make people proud. I can't really explain it because I didn't really understand or think into it at the time. Talked about it now, goose pimples, but really enjoyed it, and I'll show you the clip now of me getting presented with my first cap for GB, and then a year later went and beat Australia. And as I said, I'll put a bit of a video and commentary on that later, guys. Come on.
On the right wing, Brian Carney. Right centre, Martin Gleeson. Left centre, Keith Senior. And these are the special moments. We've managed to manufacture quite a few players over the last couple of years, and it's particular pride and privilege that a guy that, particularly through the whole of this camp, has worked extremely hard and deserves his shot. He was knocking on the door for a couple of weeks in the way, flying himself to practice, and he's going to make his debut on his home ground, so he's buzzed up. You can see that in practice. I'm particularly delighted, and you've got three captains here to reflect this. Gareth is Gareth Rayner on debut. Yeah, that's fine.
Speechless. This is what you set out to do, from being a little kid, so it's just amazing that it's finally happened.
Home ground as well, that's extra special, right?
Yeah, it makes it even more exciting, you know what I mean? KC Stadium is the favourite ground, the atmosphere is unbelievable, and the Hull fans, with them behind me as well, it's going to push me on a little bit further.
Stand off, yes.
This is it, guys. First cap to play on my own ground at the KC Stadium in Hull. Wow, against the best team in the world. I'm a bit undercooked. I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to get through an adrenaline. But wow, what a magic moment, opportunity, and how it worked out. We got beat by Australia. But sometimes it's not about the winning, it's about the experience and, you progressing as an individual. And I think as a team, Great Britain progressed, because a year later we got them in the back garden. So, yeah, making my debut, first cap, KC Stadium. You know, you couldn't write that. It couldn't be any better. So a few clips, a few touches, and yeah, a fairy tale story. But that's my journey, guys, in Great Britain camp for my first time. Ups and downs, it's a bit like my life, isn't it? But we don't give up. We don't give up. Thank you for watching, guys.
It's not just the players who are readying themselves for a big performance.
Why do I do it? What it is, you see, about 2 years ago, my missus can't be dressed up in a clothes. She wasn't impressed, we got divorced. The thing is, I could do this and get away with it because you can't see him suspenders under the fur. That's the main thing.
That's the guy who does Ronnie the Rhino. He was real good.
Pinnacle Macker is doing it for Great Britain. Kicks him on the arse tonight. It's work.
Paul Deakin arrives, but not everybody is on time.
The team coach is stuck on the A53 in roadworks. Charlie. It's about 10 past quarter past. 10 past?
Bloody Clive Sullivan where?
There is one coming in, but that's not. Gordon's, that's it. Gordon's, that's it. I think they'll be alright.
Fucking
was going to end because you lost. There's no doubt that losing is far worse than winning. Winning's terrific because maybe it masks some of the things you've done wrong. I don't know why it is. It's the euphoria. I think that's why most coaches do the job because they love winning. You know, and losing. You know, we had a particular losing streak at Bradford this year, and people didn't think we could do anything, and we had to work so hard. The players. It's about the players. Getting a response out of the players and turning something around is a fantastic feeling. But winning's terrific, and don't let anybody kid you. Is it about winning? Probably, yeah.
Made the choice to stand up and be countless today. Be a fucking lion.
Let's fucking rip into them early, they won't expect it.
Three boys. Right, boys, now your feet. I'm under that fucking flag when you walk out, boys. That's what it's all about. Destiny's in our hands, isn't it, today? You know, boys, there's no pressure whatsoever on us. No, it's all just enjoy the game. Play man in open, the Lions, boys. Excuse me, everybody. Got to try to make sure that they catch the Australian boy first and second mark, and that's not playing the ball. Here's another penalty. He's shooting off the man.
That's the end of that video, guys. I didn't need to show the full game. We got beat. The moral and the story was about getting into international team as a squaddie, how to deal with it, how to react, and how to finally, you know, get a game, how hard you've got to work, and to get rewarded with you know, playing at your home stadium, home ground, against the best team in the world. You know, you couldn't script that. Maybe didn't get the win. It wasn't about the win. What was on the scoreboard for myself. It was a win in my achievements. And the year later, which I'm going to do a video on, is when we get them. So thank you for watching, guys. That's yeah, a bit of inside camp, what happens with Great Britain. Shout out to Birchie, who watches videos all the time. Went to school with him as a kid, and cheers Wayne for watching videos. In a bit.